They'll come out in the pistol. Now Rodgers. Complete left side, the tight end Rodgers. And able to break. Been quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. First carry for the fullback, Aaron Ripkowski. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Rodgers now on first down. Bryant with a catch right side. It's a gain of 24 that time. And the Packers are going to have a first down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
One receiver left, three to the right. Rodgers to throw on second down. Now left side here to Bryant. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, they'll throw with Rock. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot.
He's got a man. Complete. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Newton on first down. He's got time. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13. Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series, 3rd and 13. They'll come out in the pistol. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively, 6 DBs in the game. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Third and long, it's Newton. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. So now off goes Newton, and on comes the kicker, Graham Gano. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On first down, Rodgers. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Will handle Lacey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got Adams on the hookup. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He's such a good route runner, shows it there on 3rd down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll try to pound it in with Lacey. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. 2nd and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. They'll run it with Lacey. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They come out here in the eye. Rodgers now under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Luke Kuechly. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a 1st down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type...
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And it's Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the safety, Kirk Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carolina getting set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Second and 10. Newton again. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. The dump-off gets them 9, so now they're in much better shape for 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Stewart is the lone setback. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. The play fake to Stewart. It's Newton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jonathan Hankins in there to get him for. And that'll lead to 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is fielded inside the 5. $12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown! Add on to their lead. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. They'll run it with Lacey. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Down, here's Crosby to kick it away. Brown, the lone receiver, left. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's complete right side to Benjamin. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They go back to Stewart on 1st. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
5 blitz coming, and down he goes. Clay Matthews from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. Might bring some added pressure as the offense is dealing with a 3rd and long. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level play. Player.
And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on 3rd down. Here comes the D swarming to the line. They'll try and run for it. Here's Lacey. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go with Lacey. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. force a turnover on downs. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on first down. Man open left side is Brown. And he's brought down. Give him 11 on the gain there. And that leads to a Carolina first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Newton on first down. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Newton gives off to Stewart. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there, and that brings up 4th down.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One last throw here for Newton. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds.